let me tell you something right quick, Trent. And told Chris this the other day, and it made sense because I heard it many times. When you get to a certain age, like Mr. Blank, he's like 83. When you get to a certain age, your circle gets smaller and smaller. It's only certain people that you will listen to, and and my grandmama like that. If it's not me, my mama, or my brother, or my aunt, she ain't gonna listen to nobody else. So it makes sense. So what has to happen?
Though.
What has to happen is somebody that they bring in has to pull Rich McKay to the side and say, "Man, listen, this is what we need to do. We need to do this. We need to do that." Because as I've been telling y'all, he knows how to win because he was in Tampa when they built that team from the ground up. Before 1996, when Warren Sapp and Derrick Brooks got there, Tampa Bay was straight garbage. They get John Lynch, Warren Sapp, Derrick Brooks, who else?
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy, Rondé Barber, all those guys came in a matter of 3 years. And they played with that team 8 years in a row. And when he came here, they had just won a Super Bowl. So you tell me that you can't come up with that same kind of success? The problem is you don't want nobody to tell you nothing. You want to be comfortable in the coaches you hiring. But guess what? Tampa Bay got outside of that comfort zone when they hired Tony Dungy. And after Tony Dungy left, they stayed outside that comfort zone with John Gruden. So go out and find the coach. And see, this is why I wanted Belichick, because I knew that he would build a foundation for years to come. I mean, it's just common sense. Some things are just common sense, and it's just not hard to think. Now, is that opportunity gone? Possibly. Because even though you didn't get Belichick, Mike Vrabel was still there, and you see what he's doing in New England right now today. He breaking that team down and building it back up.
That's the job he wanted.
Because yeah, that's true. But think about it. He's just doing what he was taught all those years as a player.
Yeah. He has winning culture DNA.
Yeah, Bill Belichick can bust a team down and build it right back up in the next 2 years. Because guess what? He was one of those players, if he knew a contract was coming up,
2 years. 2 years before the contract got
2 years before they took contract up. Hell, he even wanted to get rid of Tom Brady 2-3 years before he left.
He did though.
But the quarterbacks are trash.
This is the type of mindset that you have to have, and this is what I was saying earlier. And when they talked about the trade deadline, a lot of people say, "Well, why are you going to get rid of Jesse Bates? He only has 1 more year left. He's almost 30 years old. He's going to want another big contract. So you mean to tell me you're going to blow off another big contract? Because guess what? Drake London, who up for a big deal, and I'm going to get into that in about a couple of weeks because I feel it coming. Who else? Bijan, even though he got 5 years on his contract and his 5th year option, he's probably going to get paid this offseason because he's going to get Saquon Barkley money. So that's
Tyler
one
Algier.
Tyler Algier, Kyle Pitts. So you got to pick and choose because we don't want another Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Deion Jones type situation. So I mean, you got to pick and choose.
They took up 38% of the salary cap, just 3 players.
3 players.